Bowls, and Kame gets runs here, flicked it off his legs. This will be the first boundary of the day, racing away down to fine leg for 4. To Rees, outside off stump and cut away. This one may reach the boundary. It's being pursued by Gorvin. As McIlroy bowls and Kame lofts that one high and handsome over mid-off. It's going to just about reach the boundary.
Very capable white ball hitters.
As Kame goes again to hit over the top, and we'll get that one down to long off.
And Morris is in and bowls to Kame, who lifts this for 6 out towards the mid-wicket boundary. In fact, it clears the seats around the wicket to Rees. Well, a bit of an edge, but down to a very fine third man for 4 runs. Gorvin bowls, and it's pulled into the leg side by Lewis Rees, and it's gone for 6. So just think on. This one is driven by Rees. That's a nice shot for 4. 4th ball of his over. It's pulled into the leg side for 4 more. Backward square leg. There are 2 fielders out.
Players not handing their phones in quickly enough.
Oh, it's driven by Kame over the head of the man at cover and all the way for 4. Gorvin bowls. He's smashed back over his head for 4 runs by Lewis Rees. Nice shot. Rees drives in between the fielder catching at cover and the mid-off. As Gorvin bowls, it's a scoop shot from Lewis Rees for a 1-bounce 4 straight over the wicket-keeper's head. He is, of course, standing up. As Gorvin bowls, and Rees guides that to a very, very fine third man for 4 more runs.
20th over of the innings, bowls to Kame, who drives down to long on. Root will field, and they'll take a single. 114 without loss, and the applause is for Harry Kame's half-century, which comes off 61 balls. How many peripherals, Mr. Fletcher? Have you got that in front of you? Them's the rules now. Swept away by Rees. He's nailed that one, and even though Glamorgan
He uses his feet and he's been stumped.
Cue. He runs straight past one.
Yeah, ran past it, Lewis Rees. And he goes for 69, and the breakthrough finally arrives for Glamorgan. Callaway bowls a full delivery, and he's off the mark, potentially with a boundary out to extra cover. It is a boundary. McIlroy won't get there. I'm not sure now. I was on strike. Oh, that's a nice shot by Hayder. Out towards backward square leg in front of the East Midlands demolition stand for 4 runs, and he hit that very hard indeed.
Callaway just starting to chuck it up a bit more as Kame lifts that beautifully over mid-off for 4. Yeah, just I said he...
Gorvin bowls. Hayder takes another quick single, in trouble if that one hits.
What on earth has happened
potentially there? Has Horton got a blow from that in passing as well? The ball, I think, hit the stumps at one end.
Maybe 3 or 4 metres to his right, straight at point, and is set off. It had been out by miles, Harry Kame, but they still haven't crossed the deep cover, so I'm not sure if they're... Yeah, and that's that. Harry Kame run out.
Yeah.
It was a suicidal run.
Yeah, is run out by Callaway.
Final ball of the McIlroy over. He's danced down the track towards him and hit him for 6 out towards mid-wicket, just for a moment.
As he comes in the bolt, Hayder absolutely smokes him over long off. Beautiful shot, and again that.
As Carlson bowls and he chops this backward of square on the offside. That's going to be 4 more, I fancy. Yeah.
From the city end, bowling to Hayder, cuts hard. Oh, it's gone through a diving Ben Morris, who might have done a... Bowls again. Here's the big shot, and that one has gone way, way up onto the roof. Callaway to Hayder. So that's short and flat and cut away for 4 more wide of Root at short third man. Callaway to Hayder, who goes for another big one. He could be caught here. Gorvin's backtracking, and he's sliced it to Andy Gorvin at backward point, and Glamorgan will be very grateful for that one. As Callaway bowls, and he's bowled him, with Lamb going for a big shot on the offside for the start. Next ball slammed through the offside for 4 runs by Tom Wood.
Heavy on the spin ball in front as Kieran's in. Looks like he's trapped Wood right in front. Yes, he has. Just the faster ball. Wood's tried to tuck it into the leg side for a single, and Derby just starting to lose that momentum. Jimmy McIlroy's in the bowl. Guest smashes it down the ground. He might beat long off here, just inside. He does.
from us at the racecourse end, and that one's chipped towards mid-wicket. Carlson makes a good, well-judged catch in the outfield, and Brooke Guest goes for 35. Another part of that, bowls a slower ball, and has that bowled him? It's whacked Horton. No, it hasn't bowled him. It's just gone straight into Alex Horton's midriff there. Gorvin bowls ramp shot over the top of fine leg. Has that gone all the way for a maximum?
McIlroy bowls, he's gone for the ramp again, and this time he's going to get so four for it. It drops a yard inside the boundary rope. McIlroy bowls, and he's lifted this into the leg side. He's going to be caught on the square leg boundary, and he is caught on the square leg boundary. Sam Connors goes for 13 off 13 deliveries, 286 for 8.
What little runs there were as he goes for the
full toss 6.
And on cue,
Alex Thompson smashes it back down the ground over Podmore's head. Podmore stands with his hands on his hips. Thompson looks very pleased with himself. He finishes on 14 from 11. In and bowls, that was cut away for 4. Nice shot from Bevan. Too much width, too short. Comes in again and bowls to Byram, who turns this nicely out to the mid-wicket boundary for 4 runs. Tom Wood immediately started a gentle Connors full toss and is driven down the ground by Bevan for 4 runs. Looking for the Yorker, missing it by a
cut beautifully through point, just in front of point for 4. Blackmore misses short and wide again, as they fancy.
Blimey, this one's whipped into the leg side. 4 runs to Byram. That was a nice shot. It just got past the dive of Nick Potts, and before Connors' next delivery again whipped into the leg side, and that is a beautiful shot. 4 more.
Extra pace just helping Byram out there.
As Lackmell is in, that one is driven straight back over his head, not completely timed, and I'm not sure whether it will have. Yes, it does, has the legs to get to 4 stumps more than anybody. That's off his toes. Nice shot. Bevan, 4 runs, carving it out past
elite athletes, as like the course tells us.
It's gone up and over. Is it going to be caught? No, it's gone for 6.
Spear at a time, which allows you to take the pressure off as Bevan lifts that beautifully over mid-off. Potts just misses a bit full there, and poor shot's one of his strengths.
Dahl bowls and Bevan goes for it again. He's hit that one very high in the air. It should be caught at mid-wicket, and it is. Bevan goes for 44. Derbyshire have their breakthrough, 81 for 1.
Yeah, just as I mentioned, Bev's strong point, he gets across his stumps and
It's caught behind Byram, is he? Fiddling at that one. Yes, he is. Fired across the face of the left-hander. Chased it slightly off balance. And Derbyshire, 1 brings 2. 82 for 2. Taylor bowls. Carlson drives into the offside. He's beaten mid-off. Will this one run away to the boundary? Yes, it has. The fielder.
Glamorgan how on show out the wicket as Kieran cuts that out over point beautifully. Potts just missing short and wide, and he rises up onto 2 feet and flashes it.
Oh my word, Ingram has hit that very, very hard indeed, and he hasn't gone for 6. He bowls and he's driven. Oh, Hayder got to do better there at extra cover. It goes through him really, and out to the boundary for 4.
Side.
Oh, reverse sweep comes out and he manages to get it very, very fine indeed. Does Carlson? He's been chased down.
Carlson brings out the reverse and nails it straight away. The ball running down towards us, in front of us at the commentary box, and that will run into Bowl. Ingram down the pitch, slaps it over cover, and that's gone for 6 into the 5th row of the pavilion.
I've got a real problem with these no balls. Oh, this one is lifted over the head of Nick Potts at mid-off for 4 runs by Kieran Carlson. Thompson in, swept by Ingram nicely, backward of square, 4 runs. No chance for Matt Lamb to get. And he's going to be on 50 now because that's gone over the head of Sam Connors on the mid-wicket boundary.
We had his front teeth knocked out by a hard sweep from Toby
Nice
Albert.
catch here for Matt Lamb. It's taken. Carlson went for the sweep around the corner, trying to get it fine, and it's looped up into Matt Lamb's hands. Alex Thompson has his first wicket.
As Connors bowls, edged by Ingram, it flies.
Colin Ingram, who clips that into the leg side. And there's his century. A match-winning knock from Colin Ingram from just 102 deliveries. Terrific effort from him. In fact, he comes back for a second. Rees bowls to Ingram, who launches him for 6. Is this it? It is. And Glamorgan win in the grand manner with a 6 from Colin Ingram from the first ball of the Lewis Rees over.